So coming to the next theorem. In this theorem, we have to prove the intersection of two subspaces of a vector space is also a subspace of V of f. So for that, I am considering two subspaces, W2 be two subspaces of V of f. Whenever W1 is subspace, by definition of subspace, W1 itself is a vector space. So that whenever W1 is a vector space, by identity property, clearly 0 belongs to W1. And in the same way, 0 also belongs to W2. So therefore, 0 belongs to W1 intersection W2. Whenever 0 belongs to both the sets, we can write that 0 in the intersection. So therefore, intersection is non-empty. So W1 intersection W2 is non-empty. So what we have to prove is intersection of two subspaces is also a subspace. So that first I have proved that intersection is non-empty. So after that, in order to prove a subspace by theorem 2, since theorem 2 is an if and only if condition theorem, so that in order to say W is a subspace, we have to prove that for any two elements in F, A comma B and alpha comma beta belongs to W, we have to prove that A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. If we prove that condition, then we say that W is subspace of V. In the same way, now we have to prove W1 intersection W2 is subspace. So that I am considering two elements in F and two elements in W1 intersection W2. Since alpha comma beta belongs to intersection, implies alpha comma beta belongs to W1 and alpha comma beta belongs to W2. Now A comma B belongs to F and alpha comma beta belongs to W1. And in the hypothesis W1 is subspace of V of F. So by theorem 2, we can write A alpha plus B beta belongs to W1. So this is the condition we are having. So to say W is a subspace of V, so that I am using that condition for W1. So once again, since A comma B belongs to F and alpha comma beta belongs to W2 and W2 is subspace, once again by the theorem 2 we can write A alpha plus B beta belongs to W2. So A alpha plus B beta belongs to both W1 and W2 implies A alpha plus B beta belongs to W1 intersection W2. So therefore, W1 intersection W2 is subspace of V of F. This is by theorem 2. So theorem 2 is a necessary and sufficient condition for a subspace for W to be a subspace of V if A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. So if W is subspace of V, we can write A alpha plus B beta belongs to W. If A alpha plus B beta belongs to W, then we can write W is subspace of V. So that we are using that condition to prove this particular theorem. So coming to the next theorem, prove that the arbitrary intersection of family of subspaces of vector space is also a subspace. It means in the above theorem, we consider only two subspaces. So whereas in this theorem, we have to consider n subspaces. So arbitrary is nothing but greater than 2, so that I am considering n subspaces. So here I am considering that W1 comma W2 comma and so on Wn are n arbitrary family of subspaces of V of f. So once again, whenever W1, W2 and so on Wn are all subspaces, implies they are all vector spaces, which implies clearly identity element belongs to all those subspaces. So that I have written 0 belongs to W1, 0 belongs to W2 and so on, 0 belongs to Wn. Whenever 0 belongs to all the subspaces, so therefore 0 belongs to their intersection. It means intersection I is equal to 1 to n Wi, means the intersection of those n subspaces. So therefore intersection is non-empty. So in order to prove the intersection of arbitrary subspaces is a subspace, first we have to prove that the intersection is non-empty. So that we have proved 0 belongs to that intersection, therefore intersection is non-empty. Once again, according to theorem 2, we have to consider A comma B from F and alpha comma beta from intersection. So whenever alpha comma beta belongs to intersection, we can write alpha comma belongs to Wi for all I. It means alpha comma beta belongs to W1, alpha comma beta belongs to W2, and so on, alpha comma beta belongs to Wn. So now I am considering a comma b from F and alpha comma beta from W1 or simply Wi. And Wi is subspace for all I. We can write a alpha plus b beta belongs to Wi for all I. So here I is nothing but if you consider W1, it is W1. If we consider W2, that is W2. W3, W4, W5. In general, I am writing Wi. So a alpha plus b beta belongs to Wi for all I. For all I is equal to 1 to n. So therefore, whenever a alpha plus b beta belongs to Wi for all I, we can write a alpha plus b beta belongs to their intersection. So whenever a alpha plus b beta belongs to intersection, we can write that the intersection of n subspaces is also a subspace by theorem 2. Once again, we are using theorem 2. So to prove theorem 4. So therefore, intersection is subspace of V of F. Thank you.